You'll either be fine or you will be dead.
Testing.
It's really up to you.
Testing.
In the trailer, you notice that we do hint at that there's something else going on in the yard, and we do have a secrets and layers to discover. So there is some evil force in the yard, and you'll discover who they are and what they're up to throughout the story and the adventure. In Grounded, not only can you play in multiplayer, and it's a great multiplayer experience, but you can also play in single player. We want to support all different types of players. So if you want to be the player who crafts armor and armors up and goes through the adventure, you can do that. If you want to play a stealthy player, you can do that. If you want to just go destroy everything and build up a arsenal of weaponry, you can do that as well. What's
Testing,
really exciting
1,
to me
2,
is that
testing.
this is just the start of the journey. So when we launch in game preview, the storyline's not going to be finished. I have tons of ideas. I know the team has tons of ideas. I'm sure the community will have tons of ideas on how to make this game the best game that it can possibly be. So let us know how you feel about it, what you're jazzed about, and we'll work with you and work with the community to see where the storyline goes from here.
What's going on, everybody? Inside Xbox, let's go.
All right, great stuff. And if you're hungry for more Grounded, the team will be on right after Inside Xbox with a gameplay live stream. So
Oh
don't
shit,
miss
Terry?
that. But first, for the rest of Inside Xbox,
what?
we've got a ton
What's
of good
going
stuff
on?
for you. We've got 5 badass things you
I'm
need to know
watching,
about
I'm
Gears
watching this
Tactics.
thing.
We've got a
Yep,
ton of
that's what
great
I'm
new
watching.
additions to Xbox Game Pass for PC and for console. We've
Just
got
tough because I hear it on my end and I'm hearing it through you.
Okay, you hearing it
We've
through
got
me?
exclusive
Hold on.
first gameplay for the beautiful
Let me
new
change
adventure
this.
game, The Last Campfire.
Did you see what they showed on
As
Grounded
well.
though?
But right now,
I did.
Larry's been checking in with a man whose beard
that sounds
is as
impressive.
big as his knowledge of
Might
Xbox
be.
Series X.
Hold on.
Joining us today is Jason Ronald, who's the Director of Program Management for Xbox
Their thing
Series
keeps,
X.
um,
Jason,
Can you hear me?
Great to see you.
Great to see you too, Larry.
Now, we had a lot of news recently
hear me?
about Xbox Series
I
X.
hear you.
We talked about a lot of different
Make
things.
sure
Can you
that-
go over
Make
quickly
sure
what they
chat
were?
can hear you.
Sure.
What's up, Brandon?
So it was an exciting time as we finally revealed the full technical specifications of the Xbox Series X and provided insight into some of the key innovations powering the next generation of gaming. Xbox Series X is our fastest, most powerful
they're going over
console ever,
specs.
It's good for me
powered by
on my
a
end.
designed processor built in partnership with AMD, leveraging the latest RDNA 2.
It could just be
and
internet
Zen 2
in my neighborhood could be
architectures.
shitty right
And we
now.
really
Everybody's
designed
fucking
the system
using it.
to deliver consistent,
Yeah.
sustained performance never seen before
It's
in a
good,
game
I'm gonna-
console. And we really designed it to have the optimal speed balance of power and speed in console design. And it's ultimately about enabling transformative gaming experiences you've never seen before in the living room.
Now, we heard about things like ray tracing and variable rate shading. What does that mean for gamers?
So ray tracing has always been the holy grail of computer graphics, but we've never had the power to actually do it in real time. So we added a custom hardware to be able to do hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, which is really about delivering higher fidelity visuals, more immersive.
What's up, Anthony, man?
Minecraft's about to level up.
Reflections off water and
Freaking
glass.
Minecraft.
And you can use the exact same techniques in 3D space
We're looking at,
audio so that you get a much
Inside
more
Xbox.
immersive experience. You mentioned variable rate shading. Variable rate shading is really about delivering new levels of performance and efficiency to developers so that they can go well beyond
What
the
up,
raw
prime
power of
time?
the box itself, because they can be more precise about where they choose to spend.
Yes, we seen the
power in
PlayStation
different
5
parts of the scene
controller.
without reducing the overall
And
visual quality.
it's definitely
And then on the
copying
audio
Xbox
side,
a
we
little
developed
bit.
a custom
It
hardware
looks
audio
way more
block
comfortable
so that
than
we
that
could
than
actually
PlayStation
offload
4's
that work
controller
from the
for
CPU,
sure.
And that means that you're going to
I
get
think
a
it looks
much richer
slick.
audio
I think it looks pretty
experience.
good.
Because we've offloaded it from the CPU, that means you're going to have
You and Terry don't like it.
better animation, more denser,
Dude,
richer work.
straight up,
Then you look at something like Quick Resume.
they're
Quick
copying
Resume is actually
Xbox's
built on
design.
top of the
They're keeping
Xbox
that
Velocity
stupid ass
architecture,
touchpad.
which actually just
The
That's probably
color
the
scheme
thing that's
looks
making
like
it
someone
out of
puked that up on,
experiences very
in like a
quickly and
fucking
pick up exactly where they left off.
Looks
And,
terrible,
you know,
man.
somebody who's been using
I
this
think
for
it
the
looks
last
pretty
couple
slick.
months, it's really
It's like
No,
Tron.
it
Reminds me of
looks
Tron
like
or some
games.
shit. I like
It
it.
looks bad. I'm sure that's just a prototype. That's why it looks like that, and they'll definitely probably have better colors and stuff coming along. You
I
know?
saw
But-
one in black.
All right, I've heard this thing called
But yeah,
Xbox
no.
Velocity
That
When
one
is
looks
that
like shit.
and
I
what is
saw
it
I
gonna
saw a
mean to
picture of a
gamers?
one that was
Why
actually
didn't
black.
Why
So I was
didn't they
like, oh
put like
shit.
the PS5 logo on that huge fucking touchpad or
First is the
something?
custom
You know,
design
filling all that
for
empty
NVMe
fucking space.
SSD. And it's going to deliver
True.
levels of performance you've never seen in console gaming before.
Why are they making the
The next is
touchpad
we
even
have a
bigger?
dedicated
It's already
hard
useless.
decompression block, so that we can
Well,
take
some
those
games
assets and
you
expand
have to
them
use a
so that
touchpad.
developers have
Yeah.
direct access
Most
to
of the
them,
games don't use the
in real
touchpad.
time,
They
so
use
that
it as
you
a
get
button.
much more
You don't need a
dense
giant ass
flow,
button that
richer
takes up,
textures,
you
you
know,
know, more
fucking
dynamic
30% of your
environments.
controller. Get the fuck
The
out
next
of here,
thing
Sony.
is we actually have a new member of
Well,
the
I know, like in
family
Days
called
Gone,
Direct
like the
Storage,
touchpad is
And
like
then,
this
and then the
or something
ones
like
that
that.
do have you
developers
use the
direct
touchpad
low-level
as an
access to the
actual
NVMe
touch control,
controller.
it's
And then
usually
finally,
optional.
we
You
have a new
can
feature
you don't need
called
to do it.
sampler feedback streaming,
That button is
which
fucking
actually
useless.
allows developers to, on demand, request data from the solid-state storage drive, and that acts as a memory multiplier.
All
so
it
when you think
is
about
is
these large open-world games like a Red Dead
something that just
Redemption
gets in
2
the way
or an Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
and drains your battery.
we wanted the
Piece of shit.
technology to fade into the background so that players just get that really rich, dynamic, immersive environment, unlike what you've ever seen.
And
in
they kept the
previous
fucking
generations.
speaker system in the
Jason,
controller
can you
too,
tell
so
us
that's
a little bit more
another
about the
drain on your
storage
battery
options
that
available
they
for
didn't get
Xbox
rid of.
Series X,
You
including
don't need a
what this is?
speaker in your controller.
So
Most
what you
gamers
just
are
saw
wearing a
was the
headset.
1
So what
terabyte
fucking
Seagate
use is a
storage
speaker
expansion
on your
card for
controller?
Xbox
I ain't gonna
Series
lie, I used to
X
love that
we've developed
the
in
option
partnership
on the
with
Wii.
Seagate, and that matches the internal
Remember
performance
the Wii had a
exactly.
fucking
And it's all about
speaker in this
sustained performance.
Wii remotes.
So if a game takes full advantage of the Xbox
I used to love
Velocity
that shit with
architecture,
Mario.
that same game can live on the internal storage or can live on that external expanded storage card, and you'll get the exact same performance. But at the same time, too, we know plenty of people have existing USB hard drives, and we want to make it as easy as possible. So you can easily just take the existing external hard drive that you have, unplug it from your current console, plug it into your Xbox Series X, and all your games are instantly available to you.
Shit,
And
that's
you can
dope as
continue to
fuck.
run all those games directly off
That
that
is
external
great.
drive. So once again,
You
we're
could
really
just
focused on
unplug
giving
it from your
as many
Xbox
options
One
as
and plug it in
possible
your-
because we
your
know
Series
storage
X,
is
and it's
critically
good to go.
important for
You don't
gamers
even
who
have
have
to
plenty of
fucking
games that
do
they love
anything.
playing.
That's great.
Thanks, Jason. Now I want to be super clear about what Jason just said. You can always take your Xbox One games and play them directly off your external hard drive when connected to Xbox Series X. Now for Xbox Series X games, you can certainly store them on your external hard drive, but when you're ready to play them, you're going to want to move them to the internal SSD or the Seagate expansion drive right here. It's that simple. Anything
Watch
else
the
you'd like to share before I
PS5
let
not
you
get
go?
an external hard drive
Honestly,
until 3 years
from
in.
The team, we're just really excited to get this out to the players' hands.
They already said they
later this
support
year.
the
You know, we're going to be
NVMEs.
delivering 4
can
generations.
Like
buy
they
them
did
right
with
now.
PS4.
Thousands of games will be available
buy
on
them
day
right
one.
now.
And we're really excited by
NVMEs.
what developers are doing right now to build new games for the Xbox Series X. So we're excited to ship it
Remember
later
Mark
this year.
Cerny said that you can use
Jason
those,
Ronald, Director of Program Management for Xbox Series
you
X.
can buy
Thanks for joining
third-party
us.
SSDs.
Thank you very much, Larry.
Which is like about time.
Coming up in just a little bit, we're going to give you the 5 things you need to know for Gears Tactics, which launches on April 28th. But first, it's time for the roundup, and there's a lot to cover. So I have my little tablet here, it's a little cheat sheet. All right, it's been a great time recently for Xbox
Highball,
game
what's
studios.
up, bro?
Ori and the Will of the Wisps is out now and launched to near universal critical acclaim, cementing a franchise that fuses
Yeah, PC
great
is the gold
Metroidvania
standard.
design
What you talking
with
about?
breathtaking visuals and a
PS5 can be
that
the
will
gold
stir
standard.
all the
Xbox will be
feels.
diamond.
Ninja Theory's vibrant, competitive,
And
team-based
PC
brawler
is
Bleeding
fucking
Edge also launched. I'm Team Buttercup, by the way.
Vibranium.
Titanium.
A colorful cast of characters,
You know.
deep synergy
We had to go
across
to
all the
Wakanda for
character
PC.
abilities, and some of the most beautifully chaotic team battles you'll ever see.
Gold is a worthless metal. We only give it
Work
value.
together
It's
and
the
learn
most
that
worthless metal. You can't make anything with
Plus,
it. It's fucking
State of
soft.
Decay
It's a
2
piece of shit
Juggernaut
metal,
Edition
man.
launched last month as well, including a massive free
It's
update
here.
with a brand new map, remastered graphics and audio, and
Oh,
hundreds of
she
tweaks
is
for longtime fans and newcomers. And of course, Ori, State of Decay 2, and Bleeding Edge are all available on Xbox Game Pass for console and PC. Now, we also have big news on the Apex Legends front. Respawn and EA announced a limited-time Old Ways event, starring everyone's favorite Allfather devotee, Bloodhound.
I, Bloodhunter, will slaughter.
This unique event puts a cooperative spin on the Apex
Are you
recipe
playing that
as we
game?
band together
Yeah,
to
Apex
defeat
Legends,
waves
yeah.
of prowlers. Included in the event are dozens of items, including 12 legendary skins. I might be just as excited about the announcement that the fan favorite duos mode is back permanently. Thank you, Respawn. Oh, and in true Apex Legends fashion, it's available right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Forza
And
Street.
now an update from our friends at Turn 10 with Forza Street. While the game has been
They're
played
trying
on
to-
Windows
they're trying
10
to
for some
compete with
time
Need
now,
for Speed.
we're happy to announce that the game will be coming to Android and iOS on May 5th. Forza Street is a new and unique Forza experience
It's a
designed to be
fucking mobile
played
game.
anytime,
I'm good.
anywhere,
I
and
don't need a
excite
mobile.
anyone interested
Rip.
in building out
I
their
hate
car
racing
collection.
games.
I'll have-
While
I have my
winning
Need for
minutes-long
Speed.
street races in Miami.
And
Android
driving
users
games. I
can now
don't need that.
pre-register on both Google Play and the Samsung Galaxy
I couldn't
stores,
get into
so you
Need
know
for
when the
Speed.
game goes live. And this is important because everyone who plays the game in the first 30 days will walk away with a 2017 Ford GT as a welcoming gift. By the way, that's in-game, not in real life. This is just not going to happen in real life. And to make your time indoors a little easier to pass, Gears 5 is free to play this week for Xbox Live Gold members on Xbox and Windows 10, and it's completely free to everyone on Steam. And while you're playing the game during the free period, you'll get another freebie, the
Steam.
Dave Bautista skin and Bautista bomb finisher move, and man, I would hate to be on the receiving end of one of those. And by the way, that's just in the game, so if anyone shows up to your house
Batista
and Bautista
bomb
bombs
and,
you, that has nothing to
monsters?
do with Xbox.
Yeah, you can.
And finally, as we look ahead, we can see Minecraft Dungeons on the horizon as it readies for its new release date of May 26th. This 4-player
He's a
co-op game,
wrestler.
which offers both online
That's
and
Batista
couch
for
co-op,
WWE.
showcases
I'm
the Minecraft
open
world
to the
from a
Minecraft
brand new
action
perspective that
RPG
is
just
all
because it's an
action
action
RPG
RPG.
while still quintessentially
You know?
Minecraft. Don't take my word for it though. Just take a look.
I do like a good action RPG. It just
I
would
do. I
depend
love
on
action
what,
RPGs.
what are they all gonna do with it? Because I'm not.
In other
I don't really
Minecraft
care
news,
about Minecraft.
don't forget that the team has added
So,
a
like,
new
the action
education
RPG
category
element
to the
needs to be
Minecraft
amazing.
marketplace, including free education content. The educational content lets players explore the International Space Station through a partnership with NASA, learn to code with a robot, visit famous landmarks, find and build 3D fractals, learn what it's like to be a marine biologist, and so much more.
All right, now on to one of my favorite parts of the show where we get to announce a bunch of great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC and for console. Let's take a look. Coming soon to Xbox Game Pass for console. The satirical sci-fi space adventure Journey to the Savage Planet lands in the library on April 9th. Drop into an uncharted planet as a low-level new employee of Kindred Aerospace to explore, survive, laugh, and uncover a beautiful, vibrant, and wacky planet's secrets. And coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC, if you're one of those people who knows all about the beautiful game from the comfort of your armchair, it's time to put your reputation on the line in Football Manager 2020, where every decision counts.
Oh, that looks so tragic.
Also coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC is the Watch Your Step or Die RPG Mistover,
Now, see, this looks dope. I'll take
and the
this
nostalgic romp through the Upside Down in Stranger Things 3: The Game.
The game is so weird.
And coming to both Xbox Game Pass for console and PC, the immensely popular Ragdoll Physics meets platform puzzler Human Fall Flat is releasing DLC of a new level called Thermal. This frozen mountain environment will have you venturing from snowy peaks to
I have
underground caverns.
Stranger
in search
Things
of
the game.
gold. You can look forward to its release in the spring.
This is so
Not
weird
only
because
that,
it's not
the
really
Xbox Game
like
Pass
the
members
shell.
will have access
It's
to
like-
the DLC on the day
It's
of
like
launch.
old school style game and shit.
And coming from Kemco, the
Yeah.
RPG specialists, Alvastia Chronicles. Join siblings Alan and Elmia as they avenge their parents' deaths and attempt to restore
God, that
peace to
pixel shit got my
Alvastia
eyes
in
hurt.
heated turn-based battles with up to 13 party members. And we are pumped to debut the next chapter in the cult classic series, Yakuza.
Ooh.
Yakuza Kiwami is an extreme remake of the game's first installment from 2005. It takes you back to where it all began when Kiryu Kazuma returns from a 10-year prison sentence, expelled from his family, and alone in a world he no longer recognizes.
Those of you here, go ahead and hit that like.
don't forget, the team recently added perks, which adds regular content drops for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members. Right now, on both PC and console, and brand new to perks, you can get 5,000 My Team points and 30 skill boosts from NBA 2K20.
Fuck 2K20.
An Xbox starter bundle with credits and more for Warframe, and a monthly bonus pack for Phantasy Star Online 2. Plus, for those who haven't
definitely
yet,
want Phantasy
you can
Star
still get
Online,
an Ori-inspired hull,
too.
flag, sail, and figurehead in Sea of Thieves, a 5-god bundle pack in Smite, and
definitely
3
given.
free tanks in World of Tanks. Perks indeed, and lots more to come regularly. Now, to unlock all these, simply go to the member benefits section inside your Xbox Game Pass app. That's on mobile, PC, or Xbox One, and you can access your perks from anywhere. Today, it's also great to be able to give a huge welcome to our friends from Japan and South Korea. Now, from April 14th, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for PC and for console will be available for the very first time in Japan. For our friends in South Korea, from April 14th, Xbox Game Pass for PC will be included for free as part of your Ultimate membership or available for standalone purchase. So welcome. Oh, and it was great to see Journey to the Savage Planet being added to Xbox Game Pass, but I'm also delighted to announce that there's some brand new DLC coming to the game. Let's have a look.
Hey, friendo. Just letting you know, I've got another mission request from Kindred.
You may have bought this planet, but we
Hot garbage?
put stuff on it.
Is that what this fucking shit is called?
Him. But what are you doing here? See what else you can dig up. I'm sending an update to Kindred.
Hey, we better stop touching my stuff.
Ooh. Checking the Kindred database. I think I can upgrade your suit.
God damn it!
Is that like a bug spray or something?
You're so
You said what?
serious.
Is that like a bug spray he's holding?
I don't know what the fuck he's holding.
I'm sending in the troops now.
Yeah, hot garbage.
Now we're going to
Dude,
talk
that's
about
funny,
one of my
man.
favorite subjects, Gears. We are going to be checking in with Tyler Billman, creative director for Gears Tactics, which is coming out on PC on April 28th,
I don't care about
and then
Gears
Xbox
Tactics.
later this year.
No. This is so mad to me.
Welcome back, soldier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Gears Tactics, really? So take all the action out of Gears.
Gears Tactics was developed by a small, passionate team of strategy game.
I wonder how many people would actually buy this.
A
lot. There are a lot of
the Gears
people
of
who
War
love
franchise. Here are 5 badass things that you should know about Gears Tactics.
Okay, cupcakes.
It's like, give me XCOM.
Gears
You
Tactics was
understand?
built
I'll
from the
take
ground
that.
up for the PC. While it is a turn-based game, we did a lot to make it fast-paced. We serve you a lot of enemies per encounter, and we give you a free action system. So you have 3 actions per unit that you can use to move, shoot, or apply your skills as you want. So there's a lot of things to shoot at. In Gears Tactics, the main character is Gabe Diaz. Gabe is a reluctant leader who's found himself in the motor pool due to circumstances beyond his control, and he's pressed back into service because of the emerging monstrous threat coming from underground. If the name sounds familiar, he is in fact Kate's dad, Kate being the main character from Gears 5.
Just like we planned it.
In Gears Tactics, Gabe is on the hunt for an evil locust named Ukon.
Ukon.
Now, Ukon is a geneticist. He's the monster that makes monsters. The Corpsers and Brumoks, the big bosses that you see in Gears of War, that's Ukon's handiwork. Executions will keep you in the fight. Gears of War has always featured these incredible
almost-
executions that you can do with the Lancer.
Reminds me of
shotgun, but in
Gears Pop, but a little bit better.
Just like Gears Pop on the Unreal Engine.
If you run forward and execute
You know what I'm
enemies,
saying?
you'll actually grant
XCOM
bonus
with a gear
actions to the
skin.
entire squad. This means you can keep moving forward and keep your momentum. In addition, everything in the game is earnable. There'll be no loot boxes, no microtransactions. What you see, you can earn. Gears Tactics is full of customization options. There are 5 different classes in the game, each with 30
No
skills,
microtransaction.
Lots of combinations.
Yeah, they made sure they said that shit, Brandon.
As you level up, each class has a primary weapon. Each weapon has 5 mod slots, so you can improve the scopes or improve the barrels. All this together creates a bunch of combinations so you can try to win the way you want to win. In Gears Tactics, we also have a cosmetic customization system. Each soldier has 3 slots, the helmet slot, the torso slot, and the leg slot. Each can be uniquely configured, so different colors and patterns and metallic finishes. So if you want to go into the fight against Dukon with multicolored leopard print pants, you can totally be.
Wait, those were badass things?
There you have it. 5 badass things about Gears Tactics. Gears Tactics went gold today. You can pre-order now to play on Steam or Windows 10, and it's included in Xbox Game Pass for PC. Watch for it on Xbox consoles later this year.
Today, we're happy to announce that we are expanding xCloud to 11 new territories in Western Europe. If you're in any of the regions you see on the screen right now, head to xbox.com/game streaming to register. And thanks to our friends at EA who are adding 3 new games to play in the Project xCloud preview today. First up is one of BioWare's finest, the epic fantasy role-playing game Dragon Age Inquisition. Next up is the return of Yarny in the beautiful side-scrolling platformer puzzler Unravel 2. And finally,
Sims 4 is better on PC.
Joins the service as well, allowing fans to live their best virtual life on the go with Project xCloud.
PC.
And now for those indie darlings coming to Xbox very soon. And for one of them, I mean really soon.
What the? Talk about old school. Look at this game.
Man, the pixels.
That guy was straight up holding a gun like some street thug who doesn't know how to use a weapon.
This game is like Hotline Miami, but I can't fucking see. Shit. It's like what is the character's body like?
I know this shit is like old ass fucking.
What the fuck?
What's up, Dave?
What's going on? Jared, you a hater.
Hey, this is all Xbox and I'm hating on it. So there, no more giving me this shit about how I'm fucking biased. I'm fucking hating on this shit too. I am an equal opportunity hater.
Okay, so it was
You are arguing about a damn controller. The controller, I'd rather have a controller to recharge instead of buying damn batteries. You know how expensive batteries are?
I don't buy any batteries for my goddamn shit, man.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I have a rechargeable thing in here, dude. Won't buy
I thought
batteries
you were
for
just
shit.
arguing about how Danny was wrong about the PlayStation controller. Who gives a fuck, man? You can recharge that shit, man. I don't have to.
I can recharge
buy
my
batteries.
Xbox controller.
Yeah, but you gotta buy a pack for that bullshit.
What the hell is this
That
shit?
is true though, David.
I'd rather
You
buy
have
a
to buy a
pack.
pack to add on to
I
that
would
shit.
rather buy a pack so my controller will last a week than have to recharge the one that PlayStation gives you every 4 hours. So
And I
yeah.
don't have to buy shit. I don't have to buy no packs or nothing. I just charge my shit up.
You gotta
Hey,
keep
Dave,
charging that
But
shit
that
up.
but that comfort.
How long does your PS4 controller last?
Procedurally generated.
My shit lasts for a long ass time, man. I could
Xbox
probably do
fans
maybe
continue to enjoy.
3 or
But
4
inside
days
the
without
small
having to charge
UK-based
that.
studio is an even smaller
No,
team
mine. I
that's
literally
working on
every
a
time I've
passion
used my
project, which is
PlayStation,
altogether more
I've had to
handcrafted,
recharge it
intimate, and
on
emotional
every
game.
4 to 5 hours.
Here's
That
lead
battery's
designer
fucking
Steve
dead.
Burgess to take us through
That's
the
because you
first
have gaming
the
bad
first few
luck,
minutes of
fucking
gameplay.
And then I went and bought a brand new one. I went and I bought the damn controller. Then the damn controller started fucking not working right.
Not kicking me off. My shit be work.
Dude,
The last
my
campfire?
controller
What the hell
started
is
acting
this?
up, so I went and I bought a new one. And guess what? That one won't work unless it's plugged in 24/7. Piece of
What's up, Lamar?
That has nothing to do
Piece
with
of fucking shit.
Tuned
bad
in
luck.
for Inside
Sony is a
Xbox.
goddamn
You get an
terrible
argument
ass
about
I can't
PS5
tell.
controller.
I had 2
Honest
red
opinion
rings
from
of
me,
death.
because every
My fucking
Sony product I
Microsoft
bought
controller
is
ripped
a
into
piece of
pieces.
shit.
I had
Is that a
my
pillow?
Microsoft was a piece of shit.
What the hell is that?
Shit all the fucking time.
Looks like a one-legged monster right there.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Sony. The controllers are trash, and I had to replace my PS4 twice, and I used that not even
The painting glowed.
I think I've only beaten like maybe 6 games on that damn thing in the lifetime that it's lasted because a piece of horseshit.
Well, how come this shit worked for me, Terry? This shit didn't work for you, but it worked for me. Well, how can you explain that shit?
Fills out some of the backstory as you're traveling.
I don't know, man, but there's a lot of people that have
Right, because it's called gaming bad luck. That's what it's about. It ain't about no fucking whack system. You ain't heard about
Sony built their shit
It's
to
fucking
break,
Microsoft that's tearing up.
They build their
It's
shit to
Microsoft.
break so that way people have to keep
Well, he's
buying
not
it
even
and then they can
costume.
brag about how many units they fucking sold. Goddamn
That's what Microsoft does. Look how many red rings of death in that motherfucker. Motherfuckers is buying that shit left and right. Man, Microsoft be fucking up too.
It kind of reminds me like a little like old school like RPG type thing.
Like that. Ember's
Almost.
is empathy.
But is there
A
any
little touch on the
RPG
shoulder
elements?
to say sorry and pay
What
respect.
is it?
I don't know. Like right now, it looks like just a story thing.
The satchel felt heavy.
I don't see no gameplay really.
Inside was a
like,
gold
okay, some
statue
collecting
molded
shit.
in the likeness of the first ember. On the floor was the symbol of a campfire.
Oh, got a golden
Taking a lot of
figure.
different inspirations from
Is this
making the
more
game.
like Legend of Zelda
Illustrate
style,
books
or
and
what?
movies like The Dark Crystal or Labyrinth.
It looks like it's just kind of like a puzzler kind of thing.
Something about the door felt wrong.
It's called the last campfire.
I want to tell a story that would fit in that style, and just like those stories, there's hints
Shit, it
that
seems like
as you
that's all
play,
you're doing is just sitting
this
by the
won't always
fire
be a
and
happy
doing
tale.
shit.
Moments
So
like
if
this are
there's
down
more
to
than
our
one
artist, Chris
campfire in this
Simons.
game, how is
He's
it
our
the
entire
last?
art team. Just one man has made
I
all
don't
the art
know.
and animation that you can see.
Exactly.
Thinking only of the stranger. Now
But I do like the art style.
He's put
Art
so many
style's
beautiful
nice.
pictures and moments in. I think people really enjoy just taking in all the scenery as they're wandering around.
The stairway led to an unfamiliar forest. If the stories of the first ember were true, a path through the forest would lead to the campfire.
Sometimes I'm playing a new build.
So basically, there's
I'm seeing
nothing
this
to
white
fight.
layout and I've taken it back.
You're just
He's
walking
transformed
on
it completely
platforms
with
and
so
shit.
much love.
The flame called out to Ember. Ember
I
tried
watch
to
this
listen.
motherfucker get combos like Street Fighter, and y'all gonna be shitty.
So the cave you see ahead there is a place where hope has become trapped.
The flame was almost within reach.
We wanted the interactions to feel really tactile.
So this is just
you don't just press a button.
basically just a
You're pulling
puzzle
lever,
game.
Tugging at the chain.
The flame spoke and
How is it a
Ember
tactile
listened.
feel when the narrator
This
is boring to
tactile feel
listen
becomes
to?
really important and a big part of the game later on. Most games with puzzles tend to have a
The
format of a
ember
series of
burned and
increasingly
he
difficult
listened.
versions of the
Who
same
gives a
puzzle.
fuck?
But for Campfire, we were trying to make it so that each puzzle you encounter feels new or has a unique twist. It's almost like a smorgasbord of all different types of logic puzzles. Like here, as you step out into the forest for the first time. It's a welcome relief to be outside, but then you kind of realise that this forest still might not be safe.
I mean, it just shows them climbing
And I
stairs
think
and
they're just
getting
understanding that
flames
this
and
place
shit.
they're trapped in is a dangerous one, and they might never.
There was no fighting, no nothing.
Finding and rekindling hope is
They
actually one
keep
of the
going
big
on about
themes
the
at the heart of the
story
game.
and it being tactile. I like using the word tactile
And learning
a lot.
to
And all I
appreciate
can
just
do
Well,
is-
that
all I can think about is how this
somehow
game
you just
feels when
revived
you
that
sleep.
person with a flame.
The campfire flickered into life.
Well, thanks for
I mean, that's
watching,
all you're doing.
and I
Is
hope
look,
you
he
enjoyed
beat the
this
game.
video.
He put the last campfire and shit. Game beat.
Coming up next, we will show you new Xbox Game
I'm guessing you're trying to bring that soul back or
We
something.
want to highlight some features that will help you take the most out of
That
your
he
Xbox
beat the
One.
game in a developer comment.
You ain't lying, bro.
We want to ensure you feel
He's on to the
comfortable
next
with
game,
how much
bruh.
your kids are playing, as well as what kind of content they have access to. So here are 5 highlights of great features you have available now. First up is Copilot, which allows 2 different controllers to act as if they are one controller. This can help benefit newer players that are just getting comfortable playing games.
You can turn on
players that
Copilot,
require a unique configuration
so you don't even have to play the game; it just plays it for you.
add a cooperative approach to any game. You can enable Copilot by heading to Settings, Ease of
So it's just
Access, and
autopilot.
then Controller.
Pretty much.
I mean, I want to play the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just like put the controller down and let the computer do it. What kind of fucking game
Next
is it?
up is Family Settings, which includes over 20 tools to help ensure parents and guardians are comfortable with how their Xbox One is set up. These include screen time management, privacy settings, content restrictions, and much more. Simply go to Settings, Accounts, and then family settings to get started.
Oh, you can set how many times, like how much your child can play.
Which is good.
Yeah, so next
that's
time
great. I like
a parent
Let's
complains
say you
that
need a
their
fourth
kid is
room
playing
and
too much
Sea of
Fortnite, I'd be
Thieves.
like,
No
bitch,
problem.
you have these settings,
Simply
turn them
add
on.
Sea of Thieves to the game.
What's up, a la
You know I'm gonna be turning that shit on. You know I'm gonna be turning that shit on.
Anything good so far?
Next
That, you know what?
up is
Honestly, there
gifting
was some good
content like
information about
Xbox
that
digital games
grounded
in Xbox
game.
Game Pass. If you're feeling generous,
but outside
you
of
simply
that,
choose buy as gift when browsing
everything
the
we've
store,
really seen
and then
so
send
far.
directly to either a gamer tag or someone.
It's
It actually is still better than fucking Sony shit right now,
Don't
though.
forget you can play music in the background on Xbox One.
Oh my
Even
god,
when playing
dude.
the
Short
game.
Really?
shared
With supported
a
apps
tweet
like
with me.
Pandora
I'm pretty sure we already knew that you could
Making fun
buy
of
a
how
gift.
the PS5 controller looks
and
like the
then move on
Discord
to
logo.
anything else you'd like to do.
Love it.
You can then follow the guides and control the music whenever you'd like.
I'm sorry, Alucard.
In just a moment, we're going to get an update on Sea of Thieves' new April update, but we have some great news for new features coming to Xbox Game Bar in Windows 10. We're partnering with Razer and XSplit to integrate features that PC gamers commonly use right into the overlay, which means you don't have to run those apps separately anymore, unless you want to. What does that mean for you? With XSplit integration, for example, you can control your stream right from the Xbox Game Bar, including starting and stopping your stream, interacting with chat, and checking out recent events and stats to help
that's pretty tight.
viewer engagement. With Razer's Cortex integration, you can boost your gaming performance with the press of one button.
How am I now, Alucard?
Necessary processes and services running in the background to help free up resources on your PC. These are just a couple of
XSplit and
examples of the
Razer
Razer and
I'll
XSplit
pass on those
integration.
guys. I can't
For all the
stand those
details, be sure to head to Xbox Wire for more information. We'll continue building on these partnerships and expanding Xbox Game Bar's functionality in the months to come. Now, if you're interested in checking out these new features early, just head over the Windows Insider program at insider.windows.com.
We've been living the Be More Pirate life for over 2 years now. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
The team at Rare have poured all of their heart, their soul,
Danny must
their
have-
passion into building out this great pirate adventure.
Because
But guess
mine's
what?
almost like
There's
half.
still so much more on the horizon.
Hello.
Sharpen
Hello.
your cutlass and get ready for battle with Sea of
Hello,
Thieves and our
hello.
next monthly update, Ships of Fortune. The trading companies of the Sea of
Here,
Thieves want
Alucard
you
was saying
to
I was
join their
like way
cause
too
by
loud.
signing up to become an emissary.
That just
Working
means
on
you
their
need to shut the
behalf
fuck
will see
up.
you
Nah, I'm
rewarded
just
with
playing. Nah, I'm
exclusive
just playing.
cosmetics
Oh shit.
and
Oh
help
shit.
progress in the newly expanded reputation system. You can join any of the existing trading companies, as well as the newly established Reaper's Bones. This sinister lot are all about battle
What
and
is this
bloodshed,
game?
and would like nothing more than for you to burn the other
Sea of
emissaries to
Thieves?
the
You don't
ground.
recognize
Sea of Thieves?
No.
And in the arena are
They actually
explosive
put more in there instead of skeletons
We've
and
overhauled
shit.
your matches to make them even more action-packed. The old treasure maps are gone, now replaced by a single chest marked by a Sea Dog beacon. With only one cash-in location, you'll have to battle hard to secure victory. And there's no time to waste either, with each contest now slashed from 24 to 15 minutes. Whether you're fighting for glory in the arena, or battling for loot and adventure, if you find yourself on the wrong end of a blunderbuss, your crew will now have a brief window to revive you and bring you back into the fight. And that's not all. Over in the Pirate Emporium, we've got fancy new emotes. A stunning Saberwolf-inspired ship set. And the introduction of cats. These furry felines will follow you on adventures across the seas. You know, except for when they're sleeping.
Here's your big update. They added cats to Sea of Thieves.
So get ready to choose your side in the next Sea of Thieves monthly update, Ships of Fortune.
I mean, like, who
Hey
gives a
everyone,
damn about having a
Joni,
cat
Sea
in
of
the
Thieves
fucking
executive
game?
producer here, and you
Add
join me
more
from
variety to the
slightly
enemies
unusual
instead of adding
kind of
cat.
environment that is my back garden in a beautiful English spring. First of all, really cool to just be able to show you the latest content update, Ships of Fortune. Really
Joe,
excited
3
about how that's
sheets
just going
neat.
to just dynamically change the way the whole sandbox plays in Sea of Thieves. And we've recently celebrated our 2-year anniversary for Sea of Thieves, which is an amazing milestone for us. It's been such a journey going on since the kind of 2018 launch and all the updates we've released and the amazing community that we've built. So thanks to everybody for coming on this adventure with us, and there's so much more to come. And recently you may have heard also we announced that we're coming to Steam. Really excited to bring Sea of Thieves to an audience, and it will be cross-play, so everyone's playing together in the same world. Really wanted to keep that community together and kind of break down barriers so everyone can play together. So super excited about that. And there's one final thing that I'm not supposed to be telling you. It's a big secret, but really excited to...
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean, no? Oh, come on. Don't
That's
be a...
about enough
no,
of
no,
you.
Typical Joe. But hey, great to know as always that there's some major things on the horizon for Sea of Thieves. Right, everyone, I am done for the day. Thank you so much for joining me from my home. It's been a pleasure. I hope you all stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll hand over to Larry to wrap things up. See ya.
All right, that'll wrap it up for us here at Inside Xbox, but don't go away. Coming up next, we have an extended live look at Grounded from Obsidian Entertainment. So keep your eyes trained right here. Now, whether in the studio or we are home vigorously washing our hands, all of us at Inside Xbox wish you a happy and healthy days of great games and fun
What's
ahead.
Grounded?
Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.
That was it.
Yeah, what's Grounded, y'all? What's that?
Grounded looks cool. Grounded's the one where they have like the kids shrunk down. But they were showing a little bit of it, and it looks pretty intriguing because you can
It's already gone. Shit.
It's got like you could play different, you know, just kind of like your RPG stuff. You could go stealthy or whatever. So it's a lot more than just you playing with the small kids or whatever. It seems like they're making it a pretty intuitive like RPG experience.
Well, that's
Oh
good.
shit! Is it like a third person, first person?
Third.
Third.
I mean, people wanted to make fun of it because of the kids or whatever and being shrunk down, but the little bit that they showed, it does look promising. So I'm gonna.
Damn, that shit look tight. Is that the game we seeing right now?
Yeah, that's the game we seeing right now.
I'm gonna definitely keep an open mind for it.
I just want to make sure this shit is not. It has to have continuity. Without it, it's tragic. So that's why I just want to make sure it has it. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I mean, all right. Let's do this. Let's do grades. Well, let's do score. Let's do score. 1 being garbage, 10 being amazing. Start with Cool Cat Terry. What do you rate Inside Xbox?
Like, the only thing really cool that they really showed was Grounded. Everything else was like, meh. You know, it was mostly just little extra content that they added to games, so nothing really important.
Yep.
So, I mean, a 3?
Oh, okay. All right. We got a 3. Brandon.
I'm giving it a 2.
It was kind of tragic, huh?
Yeah.
Dave D.
I'm actually gonna give it. Let's go with the 4.
Okay, we got a 4. I will give it. I will give it a 3. I'll give it a free.
Alec Cord says 1.
He gave it a 1.
F minus.
He gave it a. I feel like I appreciate Xbox being so transparent with a lot of stuff that they're doing, because that's where Sony is not kind of doing it. You know, Sony needs to be a little more transparent. But, you know, some of the stuff that they showed was just kind of meh. Grounded looked actually a little better than the last time we saw it, for sure. So there's work that has been done on the game. So Grounded might elevate a little bit. But outside of that,
I do have to admit, Xbox is actually giving information out like about things, and Sony's just the only thing they really done is like every little spec that is in the PlayStation 5.
What's up, Ice Queen? Thank you for stopping through.
And you know what? The one thing I will give Xbox credit, and this is where they're definitely beating Sony, is that even though when they talk about their spec, like when they talked about that whole thing about their PC where you can stop the game and then go to your recordings and all this stuff all in real time. I mean, I like that he explained what it does, but then he showed you what the fuck it does.
Right.
You know, Sony talked about sound in your ear and sending pictures of ears, but they didn't show, like, how does that shit work? And you know, and like when he was talking about the lighting and all that shit and all this thing bouncing off the images, I mean, okay, well, let's see it. At least Xbox says, hey, here's a new technology, and then they show you how that shit works for you. They're not letting Dana Carvey just, you know, talk about specs on fucking.
We did. We're kind of split on the controller, Ice Queen. I actually think it looks pretty cool, but I've always been a huge fan of the Xbox controller. I think it's the best controller, but the PlayStation 5 controller looks pretty fucking dope.
And I'm not sure where Mike's at right now, but
Big Mike isn't home. I don't think he's home. I think he's watching his nephew.
Okay.
I thought he was just beating his meat.
No, that's when he gets back to the crib.
No, he's being.
He's being responsible right now. It's when he gets home where he gets irresponsible. So right now he's being responsible adult.
Oh, and Grounded, Primetime, Grounded even has, you know, multiplayer, you know, aspects. So you can get in there and you can, I can't remember if they mentioned PvP, but I know they said multiplayer. So you can go in there with your friends and try to, you know, take out these really big bugs and stuff. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's kind of
all right, Ice Queen, take it easy. Get your rest. Thank you for stopping through. You know, honestly, Grounded was looking pretty good. It looked better for sure than last time, because last time it was like shiitake.
Yeah, you were iffy on it.
Yeah, it was looking like shiitake.
You were definitely iffy.
The character models look different too, because they were a little more chibi style, you know, but now they kind of like more defined character models, which looks good. The shininess.
I don't recall them looking like chibis. I think you're. I don't think so, Danny.
I think they did have a little not chibi.
No, they didn't, bro. You were so hardcore against this game, and now he's trying to backpedal. You guys.
No, it did have a different.
He's backpedaling. They did not look like chibis. They did not.
I'm about to show it right now. It wasn't like chibi style.
I think it's because
you said chibi. You said they look like chibis, and you can't save yourself from that now. You already said it.
I'm saying I'm wrong. God damn, Terry. Just suck it up. Okay, see right here. See, the character models look so different than what they look like right now. You know, they're like a little more short-stinted looking than the old one. And then when you look at the new gameplay. When you look at the new gameplay.
Texture.
Let me go to the textures.
Character models look the same, man. They just have better texturing in now. They polished it up.
See, look how tall they look.
Like, the first time he was like, "This looks like Honey I Shrunk the Kids bullshit."
But see,
it does look
but
like
now remember on the show, I said that if they have continuity, it could be dope as fuck. I said that. I'm not a basher, really but I said it looked like a shitty ass.
People have been hating on it because I think they just want something to make fun of for Xbox. But the game does look pretty freaking promising, and I definitely am not going to sleep on it.
If you go by looks alone, it might not. But what they said about being small and having it affect the entire, the way you behave is great. That means they paid attention to it. That was my issue. I was like, I don't care if you shrunk down. It has to mean something. It has to be.
From what they showed, though, I think it looks pretty cool, and I want to see, what they're going to do with it and what you can do with it.
Bump up prime time.
I'm open to this game right now.
I'll definitely check it out.
It looks cool. You know what I mean?
But I still,
like the representation.
I still have to see more, though. I literally have to see more.
All I gotta do right now is I gotta say, Activision, Who the hell's naming your shit? This is getting ridiculous. They literally have one of their freaking matchups right now called flotation oxidation. Just stop. Just fucking stop.
Wow.
It's like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is...
Yeah, no, grounded. I think grounded's gonna be
With
sweet.
the base building shit, but y'all weak though. Y'all don't want nobody. y'all don't want nobody to touch your base, and you can't survive. And when I mentioned Rust, you're like just assholes.
I like how they said that they can, when you're playing the multiplayer aspect. I like when they said that when you play the multiplayer aspect, you can decide how you want your character to be. So if you want, so Danny, you very well can make your character be the crafting guy and build your guy so that he's really good at crafting, and then like.
And then I'll come raid your base, right? That's
and
what
then
I
and then
do.
the next I don't think there's gonna be any raiding of bases. This isn't Rust, dude.
Fuck it. Then it's trash. You know what I'm saying? I'll just.
I think it's gonna be more like you're building a base so to keep the freaking mobs and NPCs out. This isn't PvP, dude. This isn't Rust.
I see.
I mean, you know, it looks good. You know what I mean? I'm cautiously optimistic.
I say this can be the platform podcast. All of us play together thing.
I just wish I could raid you all. That's it.
I'm gonna wait for that review though. I'm gonna wait for that review to come out.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I need to see what that shit is like.
I mean, this game is probably gonna be on Game Pass day one, so I'll get to play it no matter what. So I'm not worried. I can try it out and see what I think.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna spend my fucking money, man. Shit's been sucking lately.
When Terry gets to this point right here, let me go back to the video right here. When Terry
Dude, do you have Game Pass?
Yeah, I got.
I do not.
I have it.
Oh,
you
dude,
should.
You gotta get Game Pass.
You got a PC.
Dude, I'm already.
You should get it.
I know, but I'm already paying for other shit. You know what I mean?
Stop paying for that shit and pay for this shit.
Nah, I need that shit. I need that shit.
This is where Terry's gonna fall off.
Okay, how many TV streaming services are you paying for that you don't watch currently?
This is where Terry's gonna fall off right here.
Actually, zero. What I'm doing is paying rent. I mean, my mortgage, lights, electricity, the groceries. So that shit's got to come first before I can buy Game Pass.
So right now he's playing Life.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
He hit the bubble. And he just land on bullshit.
Right.
This is where Terry's falling off, though. As soon as she got to build a base and then have to build a workbench.
I'm not gonna do no building because they already said they already said to do that. You can have somebody else on your team do that. So I literally can have a friend who likes doing that bullshit. They can do that, and I'm gonna go around.
But
and
they also said you have to survive
and
the
gather
night.
shit.
So you gotta build a base. What's if you're playing by yourself?
You're not gonna build a whole base in the middle of the night. You already know damn well you're not gonna do that.
Oh, you can. You just mine some shit.
What game is this?
This is Grounded. I'm telling you, hit a few trees. You get you some logs. You put that motherfucker up. Boop, boop, boop. You got a little shit we call a shit base. A shit base is just 4 walls and fucking and a door. And shit.
I can do that.
So what this be, Rust?
What you're seeing right there for the base, you're not getting.
I do have to say.
Would this be Rust then?
No, you can't raid
Game
bases
Pass
and shit.
is 10 times better than PlayStation Now.
For
sure. Oh, I'm sure it is. But but right now my wallet is saying you can't get it. You can't get it.
Prime time. What I did is that actually before all this virus stuff happened, I loaded up like on Xbox Live for like 2-3 years and then convert everything for like $1 to Ultimate Game Pass. So I have it like 2-3 years.
Oh shit.
Damn, that's what's up.
Or you can have or you can have someone gift you a Game Pass.
Oh yeah, that would be fantastic. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker's birthday coming up in January. Shit.
You hear that, Danny?
January. You missed it then.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. Oh, I'm a patient ass dude, man. I'll wait for fucking ever, man.
I'm not getting that motherfucker the game. Fuck him. I'm not getting him that game. Shit. That motherfucker, he need to.
Be a good brother. Be a good brother.
Shit, Danny's struggling too. Shit.
Right. Shit. That's why I got Game Pass, because I don't want to fucking buy a whole bunch of shit.
Is this coming with Game Pass?
Yes, Grounded will be on Game Pass. Okay. Yep. So yeah,
did they show this at like E3 or something like that?
We showed a little bit of
Grounded?
it.
They showed a little bit of it, yeah. I was looking at the trailer here from when they showed it a while back, because like as you can see, the character models, they were a little more cartoony in this old trailer, but in the new trailer, they're a little more defined. They look a little more serious, which is good because keeping it like this will definitely alienate some. That's why I kind of had reservations, but I did say that if being tiny and they have continuity between being tiny in a giant world, if they build on that, it could be great if they do that. If you just put characters in a small environment and just want them to run obstacles, then that's bullshit. So that's why I was like, I just needed to know
Hold on. I see over on the side BitCloud over here. Sony sticks to Microsoft and shows up the new DualShock. Yo, how is that sticking it to Microsoft?
I don't know. But I do like
What
the controller.
crack is he smoking?
I do.
The controller is tight. It is tight.
Terry don't like
It's
the
not
controller.
sticking shit to fucking Microsoft.
Like I said, Terry's a hater. You know what I'm saying?
Microsoft
She's
has
anything
over like
Sony.
No. Microsoft has over like 100 goddamn controllers. You really think it's sweating one fucking
Sony and fuck COVID. Sony could have the fucking cure for coronavirus, and she'd be like, "Fuck Sony." Sony's coronavirus is fucking broken. I mean, she'll just be shutting that shit down. It's like, damn, give a little bit, give a little bit.
Let's do this.
No, you really think Microsoft gives a shit about Sony's fucking controller? No, they don't.
No, I don't think they give a shit. But I'm saying, Terry, you a hater.
Yeah, so how the fuck does he think that they're sticking it to him when they're not going to give a goddamn about it at all anyway?
I don't know. Get on his show. How about this, Terry? How about you ask BitCloud to get on his show, and then you can debate him on that. I would pay to see it.
Ooh, I would watch that shit.
I will pay to see it. Look,
so
Terry, like,
just
let's set it up. Let's set it up.
So the thing really quick about the new PS5 controller. So
yeah, PS5 controller.
It's all right, but then are they trying to copy like the Xbox, that whole rounded shape?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I think it does have
controller design.
It looks so much more comfortable than PS4's controller, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, and I've always felt like Xbox
and then like the left bumpers and right bumpers, just like the Xbox. Yep. You're gonna have to pretty much just
it's gonna be comfortable. It's gonna be comfortable as fuck. You just gotta listen. I get sticking to a tried and true design, but when it comes down to it, it's all about longevity and comfortability. And you gotta have a design. You gotta have an ergonomic
has the
design.
better controller design. Why do you think Nintendo modeled their fucking controller after it?
What's up, Struggle?
For
what
the
up?
Switch, man.
The Pro controller?
Yeah, Pro controller is definitely like Xbox's controller. For
exactly.
Sure.
You go and you find even if you find like third-party controllers and stuff for PC, a lot of those are modeled after the Xbox controller because it's just the better design. It's more comfortable to hold on to.
Big Mike is not here. Big Mike is jangling his dangles. Right. So Big Mike is not available, but he will be. You can. Wait, who is Mike? Wait, where Mike at? Mike ain't here. There is no Mike.
Nah, Mike is gone.
We got Cool Cat Terry.
He's
we got
babysitting his nephew or something.
Oh yeah, he's helping. He's watching his nephew. But yeah, it was Cool Cat Terry, Brandon the Whole Man, King, Dave D, and myself. There is no Big Mike.
Yeah, Mike is just tiddling his twiddling.
He said, "I can hear him even if he's now here." Not here. Okay, yeah. So Big Mike, he has rattled you so bad that when we go live, you automatically hear Big Mike talking about, "I don't give a fuck." You just automatically hear it. Like,
oh, and I have to say something. The Saturday show, you guys are assholes.
And on that note, thank you guys for checking out the Microsoft live reactions for Inside Xbox. We will be continuing the strive to entertain you over the weekend. Check us out Fridays where you can check out Lokita Plays, and Saturday will be TBA. So that will be to be announced. You can also check us out Saturday at 1 p.m. for the podcast, unless some more shit come up during the week. But shouts out to the Rage Queen Coquette Terry. Shouts out to Brandon the Whole Man. Shouts out to King. Shouts out to Dave D. Shouts out to Chat Lamont. Words Struggle. I see you. Alucard, Ice Queen. I see you.
Highball.
Anthony, Highball. Yep. I see y'all.
Don't forget to hit that like button, guys.
Hit that
share.
Like, subscribe.
And hit that
Turn on the
notification bell.
Yep.
Which Big Mike might be streaming Final Fantasy on Friday. In the early hours, and then you already know after that we have our 18 plus. So
and I'm gonna do an
pretty
unboxing.
much, if you're just so you know, because of that game coming out, if you know you're not gonna be able to play it anytime soon, avoid any social media that you have with Mike on it, because you know he's gonna have all the screenshots and spoilers fucking posted everywhere.
Oh, you already know. If you don't talk to Big Mike during Final Fantasy.
Don't talk to Big Mike. Don't look at Twitter, because he's gonna be retweeting and tweeting every goddamn thing.
He's like, here's the ending movie. Like, what the fuck?
You know.
So, you know.
Yeah, and once I get my Final Fantasy First Class Edition, I'll be doing an unboxing of it.
So we'll have the unboxing of the Final Fantasy Ripoff Edition. And then
Spending of $300. Spending of $300.
Yeah, it's a $300 kit.
$300 for his cheaply made plastic statue.
And Mike spoils everything on all social media's facts, Alucard.
That's true.
Big Mike will post something in our chat, and it's just like fuck, like you can't. And then you tell him to delete it, but it's too late. You've already been spoiled.
Yeah, he already knows. If he tries to spoil anything with me, he's blocked.
It'll be like you'll be number 15,000 on his block.
One thing that recently showed up. There's rumors and quote unquote reports of Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
Surfacing.
Ooh, when that shit comes up, we will be here to cover it. For sure. We'll be watching Terry stream it. She'll be shooting motherfuckers in the pussy once again. And because she was like that snatch up, boy. She was wow, just shotgun blast. Like this bitch won't come.
Then we'll see Denny scream like a girl.
Exactly. So y'all be ready for that shit. All right, guys, we love you all, and we will see you later this week. Peace.
Peace.
Take care.